Welcome to another unboxing at healthykitchen101.com. My name is Roger, and today I'm going to be continuing our series of unboxing our portable countertop ice makers. So here in this box we've got the Euhomy ice maker. Euhomy, they're quite fairly well-known name for water solutions, ice makers and refrigeration. So on the side of this box, you just have a little bit of information. This is the box we got. Okay, so we're going to open this and see what's inside. Okay. So that came off very neatly, very nicely. What we see inside is no different from a lot of other ice makers. On the top is the cord, and here we have the manual. Okay, so this is quite a nice looking manual. Comes in some kind of like envelope. Just going to open this up and see what's inside, right? Okay, so this is actually a troubleshooting table, and this looks like the manual. Yeah, this is basically the manual. You know, well illustrated, nicely produced. This manual is all in English, and that's about it. All right, so let's take this out. Best thing to do is just tilt it over a little bit, because the packaging is usually quite tight. Just get it to come out a little bit. Right, let's just do it this way. Okay, we do have the machine upside down, but whatever. Okay. Right, so this is the polystyrene sides here, and actually it's a little bit different from other packages. Seems to be there's some extra protection over here, so that's a good thing. Let's get these off. Right. Okay. So this is what the Euhomy looks like. These sides over here. Seems like this is definitely a stainless steel, but this front part seems a little bit like plastic. Got the stainless steel vents on the side over here. So this is really good for the air to come in. And just like most other ice coolers, you got the fan over here, usually on the left hand side. So it's nothing really any different here. Okay, so here you got the plastic lid. This is a little bit different. Like a lot of ice makers, the lid is actually transparent, and with this Euhomy, if you like this style, it doesn't have a transparent lid, so you can't really see what's happening inside. So let's open up. Okay, so the first thing we have here is the ice scoop. Now for some reason the ice scoop wasn't taped down. Usually with these ice makers you'll find that the ice scoop is taped down into the box. But for some reason this is just lying loose, but it's not a real hassle. Let's put that there. Here you can see the ice basket. Okay, this is secured with tape, which we have to get off. This isn't the best tape we've seen. Usually the tape comes off really easily. It's a special kind of tape. But this seems to be just not a very high quality tape, and it's rather sort of difficult to work with, right? But anyway, we got that off, and here's the basket. Yeah, a little bit, not as flimsy as some other baskets we've seen, but it's fairly solid. you have to look inside here. There's usually another piece of tape, here it is, which is holding down the scoop mechanism in the ice maker. So don't forget to take this out, otherwise the ice maker can't really work. So we're going to put the basket back. This basket makes about 1.54 pounds of ice. So this is about 700 grams once this basket is full. And the container, the water reservoir, is actually about 2.2 liters. So it's fairly standard in the amount of water it contains and also the amount of ice it produces. Okay, so let's have a look at the controls. What's quite different about this Euhomy, one reason why we bought it, is you got the control panel on the front. Over here you got the start. And the start button, if you hold it down for 5 seconds, it also activates the self-cleaning mechanism. Here you got the indicators to indicate typically if the ice is full or if you need water in the reservoir. And with this button here, you can simply select either the small or the large bullets. So actually, on closer inspection, this machine actually has this covering. So we actually got the silver colored machine. You've got to take this film off. These machines do come in different colors though. So this model here is the silver model. Right, it's not the easiest wrapping in plastic to take off, but it is a good body. Nice stainless steel, seems really well made. Let's get the front off. Okay, so later on we might just need to do a little bit of extra work to clean up these bits and pieces. And one last thing to do is to look at the plug and the cord. Okay, so yeah, this is a typical kind of plug that you'll find on these ice makers. And they also come with quite a lengthy cord, so you don't have to worry too much about where you can place it. These cords are usually about 1.8 meters. And one last thing to always check with your machine is to check underneath. And you should have a look at this point here. This is the plug. So this is where you can drain water if you want to empty out your machine. So always check this, make sure you have this plug here, make sure that it's fitting and it's you know, later on we'll see in our tests how well this actually works. So we're going to start our initial test of the Euhomy countertop ice maker. We're going to plug this in, just see if it switches on. We're going to put some water in the reservoir, and we're going to just see how the first ice making goes. Okay, immediately you can hear the fan is working. You can see the scoop mechanism is just calibrating. Right. So we're going to put some water. This is just filtered water from a water pitcher filter, just to get a little bit better quality water. It's only about 1.2 liters. and this reservoir can actually take 2.2 liters, but this would be enough to test the machine. Just pour the water in here. Right. I'm going to put back the basket, and we're going to start with the small ice. So we're just going to select the small. Okay, we're going to then set the timer. This should take about 8 minutes according to what the manual says. It's about 8 minutes to make one round of ice. Right, let's have a look at how this machine made its first batch of ice. It took 8 minutes and 18 seconds. A little bit longer than what it stated in the manual, but this is just the first round of ice making. And we also measured the sound that this machine is producing, and it comes out at about 66 decibels, which is actually very good. Most of these machines are running around about 65 decibels, so it's well within the standard limits. Okay, let's open this up. I'm going to just scoop out these first few little ice bullets. Okay, so these are the typical small bullets. They seem a little bit larger than like other machines we've looked at, but it has the typical these smaller bullets have the more translucent. This one's a little bit frosty, but they tend to be a little bit more translucent in color. And for the most part, the size is pretty uniform. Although the coloration here we can see is not that great. That's a little bit different over there. But we'll look at this further in our more detailed testing. So next is our test just for the large ice bullets. So once again, we're going to switch on the machine. Okay. It seems to revert back. We had small in the first test, so it seems to just revert back to the previous setting. So we just push that there, push the button there, and we put it onto the large bullets. So we're just going to start the time. Okay, and over here we're also going to be measuring how much noise this machine is making. So let's open up and see what this machine did for the large ice cubes. Okay. So here you can see the large ice cubes. Here, just to compare, this is the small ice cube on my right. So these are the small ones, and these are the large ones. Pretty much a good shape, kind of equal consistency. But we'll see how this machine performs in our later tests. So the time it took to produce one batch of ice for the large bullets was about 7 minutes and 5 seconds. So it's about like maybe a minute or so less than the smaller ones. And the decibels we measured at the average of 68 to 69 decibels. So it's just slightly noisier than making the small ice cubes. But all in all, so far, the results of the Euhomy are quite good and fairly consistent. So that was the unboxing of the Euhomy Countertop Portable Ice Maker. So thank you very much for watching. In our coming tests, we will showcase its performance. So please stay tuned and find out how much ice this ice maker can produce in 1 hour. We'll also gauge the consistent quality of the ice and keep tabs on the noise and the decimal volume of the machine. So in the meantime, please subscribe to our channel and make sure you don't miss future videos on our best ice maker testing series. So this is Roger from Healthy Kitchen 101. Thanks for watching the unboxing. See you again, and bye for now.